Good morning, guys. How are we doing? Welcome to Trade Confident. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. All right, Dogecoin, could we hit 35 cents within the next 2 weeks, or could we be dropping down to, let's say, 25 cents or 23 cents? I'm going to cover that on this video today and give you guys a perspective of what I'm looking at. We are going to go over the metrics, the emotional index, the long versus short trades. I want to talk to you guys about that. The risk of a long versus short trade right now, if you're wanting to enter, institutional smart money, support resistance prices, dollar cost average buys, and exit points. So let's dive right into this real quick. Some little housekeeping I haven't done on this video before, but guys, please know in the comments, YouTube is trying to crack down on this as well as us as creators. I literally hired a guy. I had to hire on a guy to try to get rid of the spam. All of us YouTube creators are getting so much spam from these bots that are going around and they're like impersonating us as our accounts. So 10-second rant here. Guys, if you see a reply to the comments from Trade Confident, it has to have a gray background on the actual name. If Trade Confident doesn't have a gray background on the name, it's not from me. I don't have a Discord. I don't have a Telegram. I do everything over email. So if I don't get to your questions in the comments, please email me at btradeconfident@gmail.com and I'll get to you guys as soon as I can. Okay, done with that. Let's move on to the next thing, guys. Let's take a look at these guys right here, the price versus the well money flow and the trend exhaustion. Yes, today is the last day. 24 hours left. If you guys want to get this on discount and the prices will be going up, come over here real quickly, guys. I want to get into this video, but go to indicators, come down here, snag whatever you want. I would suggest doing the bundle. It's the cheapest thing we got going on right now. And all of the individual indicator prices will be going up in 24 hours. Today's your last day. Let's go. So I want you to focus here with me on the well money flow, and then I want you to look at the overall structure. There's a structure that I don't feel like people are looking at too well on here, and I want to point that out to you guys. And it actually is, honestly, it's a bullish structure. So I'm looking at this for money flow. If you guys have this indicator, draw this with me on your charts today because I want you guys to follow this. Come down here and draw this pattern. This is the channel I'm looking at. Come down here, take off the price, and let's just look at the money flow for a second. I am looking for this to break to the top side. Now, obviously, I'm gonna start with this going bullish, and then we're gonna go bearish here because I see two scenarios here. If this can break above, retest, and start moving back up, we definitely have room to move us up here to about the metric point of a 94 or 95. That would put us right in this area. Definitely room to move up. I do believe if we push all the way up here, that could end up getting us to the descending resistance, maybe get a push, retested, and move back up. Okay, I'm watching the money flow here, okay? That's what I'm really watching is the money flowing in and out of the market. If the trend exhaustion, however, moves up here to the top side, I will be watching to see if we get a move back down because historically, this indicator is ridiculous. Real quick, I want to point this out to you guys and I want you to follow this on the chart here. If you take a look at just simply when we enter the top red zone, now some of you guys are asking, what's the top red zone? Is it this one or this one? It's the top one, okay? It's the top red one up here, right when we see this metric bar get into the top red zone. If you guys follow it up on the charts, it is insanely accurate of how well this is calling the tops and the bottoms in the market. I'm just going to do a few more here and then I'm going to stop. But literally almost every single time that we see a move up in Dogecoin or even any cryptocurrency for that matter, we are seeing a move back down when this metric prints to the top side in the top red zone. This is called a trend exhaustion indicator. It tells you when the trend is exhausted and it's due for a move back down. It hasn't called it 100% of the time, but it has been very close to that. And I won't go through all of these, but if you guys just take a look at the bottom down here and you move straight up, this is basically calling the bottom right here on this wick before we started moving up here. This called the bottom right here before we move back up. If you come over here, take a look at this. This called the bottom right here perfectly. And then we also see down here that this ended up calling the bottom before we got into this trend. A lot of you guys are now using this indicator to scalp cryptocurrency on lower time frames, and you're doing fantastic, doing thousands of dollars. I know some people personally who are doing that right now. You're doing fantastic. The reason why I'm spending so much time on this is because I want you guys to watch this. If and when by the end of this week, Friday or Saturday, if this pushes up to the top red zone, guys, expect some type of drop. Like, what other indicators are we going to use for this? Like, this has been holding true. I think I just showed you guys maybe 10 to 11 points that it held true every single time. Now, there's going to be times where it's not held true, but when we get up to the top level here, it's going to be a decision time because when we get up to the top here, I do think that's where we could start seeing us hit this descending resistance line. And if we do break from there, where are we going to go? And that takes me over to this, and then we're going to jump into the metrics. This is arguably a bull flag. If you look at this right here, we have this flagpole. I know it's not the best structure everybody wants to see, but it is somewhat of a bull flag in the market. This is your flagpole and this is your flag down. Now, you have to understand how bull flags actually work by understanding where price structure likes to go to in this formation. Structure likes to break to the upside to the previous structure high. Okay, let's say that again. Likes to break to the upside to previous structure high, okay? That is where we usually look to set our targets for our take profit. Now that take profit target is sitting right up here at around 35 cents. That's why in the beginning of this video, I'm talking about 35 cents as a target for a move up here. Okay, pause there. Let's go over to the metrics and we'll find out to see what we're looking at here. I want to show something else to you guys. Come over here, go to Doge, and I will be showing you guys that. Actually, let me start here. I'm sorry. Those of you who have a membership over here, it's $49 a month. Awesome. Go to live trade, scroll down here, and then click on Dogecoin, guys. This Dogecoin trade has probably one of the best risk managements that you will see on any of the cryptocurrencies that I'm covering right now. If you are not in Dogecoin and you believe Dogecoin is going to go up after this video, or if you are positive about Dogecoin, I highly suggest you guys come in and you take those entries. It's going to look exactly like this. You're going to see the white line. That's going to be the live price of Dogecoin. And you are going to see right now 4 yellow lines. It's only 4. You're going to see 4 yellow lines below the Dogecoin price. 25% of your entry here if you have $1,000, 25%, 25%, 25%, 25%. If you want to set those, guys, I really do believe Dogecoin is one of the greatest risk management coins you can get into right now with the entries that we have. So don't miss that. It's like you literally have it right there set up. By the way, update on the account real quick. We're at 854 right now, and so we're doing pretty good here. And I do have all my limits set up for ADA as well as Ethereum. So let's go over the metrics here for Doge. The emotional index and all these indicators, metrics are going to update at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is in about an hour and 40 minutes. I've been telling this to you guys on the last few Dogecoin videos. This is very, very good for you guys looking for your long trades, okay? Historically, when we get down to this bottom section, we are seeing Dogecoin see a pump back up. We have never gotten into the bottom fearful section without seeing a move up in Dogecoin. We've also never ever moved down into the anxious section before without seeing a move back up in Dogecoin. Even if you go back to the really far history of when we were down here at literally, this is 0, like we're talking like decimal points here, we have never not seen a move up in the price. Okay, I'm just following me over here. Every time it's gotten into the red, right here, we are seeing a move up. Okay. In this case, this is very rare. I don't like saying this, but this has actually been 100% accurate every time we move down here. Well, guess where we're at right now, guys? The blue metric value has pushed down into the anxious section. That is why I'm trying to kind of push you guys on this just a little bit. If you guys want to come and set this up, go to the top here, go to live trades, click on Dogecoin and get your live trade set up. And I have no idea how we just turned to purple, but we're going to keep going here. So watch that very closely. When retail traders in the market are getting fearful and anxious, this is when the whales and institutions like to buy. And I'll show you that's what they're doing right now. Watch it next week. Okay, long versus short trades. We are seeing that long trades are heading out of the market while price structure is heading out. Okay, this is very good, again, for everybody who's setting up for the long trade. Because if this does correlate, let's switch here a little bit, to a bearish market coming in, then this could break below this, basically, it's descending support line right now, and we could head lower. Hold on, I'll show you where we could go on that. Long versus short trade risk. This is clearly showing us that we are in good long trade territory. You guys know I've been like bearish on this channel for so long, looking for that dip that we're looking for. Yes, we ended up getting a drop we're looking for. We ended up getting into ADA and we're riding this up, and everyone's doing ridiculously well on this trade. Like, great job for everybody in here. But guys, now that we're in these lower prices, I am very bullish on cryptocurrency because I'm following the metrics. Like, these are some of the greatest times for you guys to be getting in and actually entering into the long trades that we have, because I do believe we are going to start moving up here soon. Use the risk management, because even if we head down, you're going to get better entries every time. Okay, take a look at this. Dogecoin. Not a lot of the coins, obviously you guys are over here, click on the metrics here. Not a lot of these coins are actually printing these type of metrics here with this much bullishness in the market. This is an incredibly nice structure, guys, for a high. So we have a low, a high, a higher low, and a higher high formation that we could be forming on Dogecoin. Guys, Dogecoin is literally, I feel like it's just one huge announcement away from just skyrocketing back up. ADA has already pushed its all-time high. Like, we have these other coins that are pushing up right now. SOL, like I'll try to, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a video on that. I'm still considering adding SOL to the website. It's something I'm considering. It's in a pump phase right now. So much emotions going into SOL. Give me some time to just evaluate that. Just give me some grace on that real quick. And I am considering adding it to the website. Just give me some time on that. Okay, let's get over to Dogecoin. This is printing metric bars to the upside where I strongly believe that smart money is looking to acquire long positions and getting ready for a move up. And that is my official call on this channel, guys, is to get your long trade buy limits set up. Okay. If we start moving up, I told you guys about this bear flag. This is basically what we're looking at right here. We have flagpole. I know it's weak. Some people aren't going to like this, but this is technically, it's a decent bull flag. Okay, flagpole, flag down. Structure high is right up here. This is at that 35 cents. Now, what are we looking at as far as a move down? I do believe we could push down into this lower area, which if we come back over here, structure support is greatest around this area right here. It's very clear to me on the chart. That's where it's at. It is at 23 cents. So it's 23 cents or it's 35 cents. That is where I believe we're going to be taken to within the next 3 to 4 weeks. I know that's a lot of time. We are in a consolidation period. We need to give this time to mature. The next 3 to 4 weeks, I do think we would be pushing up into this 35 cent area, or we're going to be pushing down to around this 23 cent area. Okay, follow me here and I'll finish something else up on the chart here. I want to show you guys. Okay. Dollar cost average entries. Obviously, if you guys took this, you guys are doing fantastic. Great job. Okay, so let's move down here. Those of you guys who are in exit points, this is good. Like, this is very good, again, for everybody who's setting up for long trades with our metrics right now, because we are moving down here. Let me finish this, and we're going to just end the video. Everybody who ended up FOMOing into the top up here, obviously, we didn't take any trades up here. We are extremely patient on this channel. Guys, you are not going to see me jump into trades here when the price is going up. We are not going to do that. I would rather miss out on profits moving up, just like we did on ADA. I had so many people say, you guys are you're missing out on this run. You're missing out. And I'm like, arguably, I see your point, and I'm not going to bash you at all. I see your point. But if you are just patient, that's where you guys can get into these entries down here. And I am updating these entries every single day on the charts. So if you guys go to live trades, and I'll use Bitcoin for an example, some of these yellow lines haven't updated because the structure hasn't gone anywhere for like a week. The market's in a consolidation period. So taking these structures, placing buy limits in your exchange, and just holding, guys. Like, literally, I am still holding the Ethereum long trade right now of where it's been for like a week and a half, and I am not going to budge on it because I know it's at the best setups. So let's finish up Dogecoin here, guys. I do believe we could hit 35 cents here, or I do believe we also could head down to 23 cents. Watch the trend exhaustion. Again, these indicators are in the description. This is the last day to get them on sale. They will be going up in price tomorrow. I promise you of that. All individual indicators are going up in price tomorrow. So make sure you snag that in the description. But watch when we get up to the top here, I would be expecting to see a drop. If we start moving down to the bottom side here, I would definitely get your buy limits in before that, because the next time we get down here, we could start seeing pumps in the market. And I know it probably doesn't look like much to you guys, but if you come in here and look at the price range of this, of when we've gotten to the bottom prices before, this is 13%. Like 13% on a portfolio of, $10,000 or $100,000. Like, we're talking $13,000 plus. Use the risk management of 25% each. It will be a little bit less, but I'm telling you guys, these are great moments to be setting up long trades for cryptocurrency, specifically for Dogecoin, because of the risk management we're using. God bless you guys so much. Have a good day. Indicators, metrics are all available over at tradeconfident.io, and make sure you guys have your membership to stay updated with this. You guys will access to trade entries over at live trades, and indicators are right here. Have a good one, guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Let's see what happens this week. Bye-bye, guys.